I would start the video off of me singing the SpongeBob SquarePants theme song, but I can't sing that song for shit. It's probably best if I don't do that. Okay, so the Spongebob movie, Sponge Out of Water. So the Spongebob movie, Sponge Out of Water, we return back to Bikini Bottom and we see SpongeBob and his friends once again. And Plankton, he's still trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula, you know, like always. And in the midst of him finally stealing the formula, it goes like poof. Gone. And Bikini Bottom goes into this like apocalyptic wasteland and it's up to SpongeBob and his friends to retrieve the formula that was stolen by pirate Antonio Banderas. I never thought I'd see him as a pirate. Whatever, I guess. Now, this is the second SpongeBob movie that Nickelodeon has released, and honestly, I still like the first SpongeBob movie. It still had the charm of the early seasons of SpongeBob. It's not as stupid as shit as it is now. And that was when SpongeBob was in its glory days, or just like the glory days of cartoons in general, because seriously, nothing beats the 90s cartoons. I have very fond memories of that show since my childhood did consist of SpongeBob. I remember I would go down to San Diego to my cousins and we would play Mega Man X for the Super Nintendo and play Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I jacked a lot of shit from other kids' card decks. I was such an asshole as a kid. And of course watch anime and SpongeBob. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to watch this movie. So I can relive those memories as a kid. And does the new SpongeBob accomplish that? Kind of. Not really. Because the movie starts and you see Pirate Antonio Banderas and his flock of seagulls and you're like, I don't know about this shit. The jokes were all flat and it was all shit and fart jokes. I'm like, okay movie, you don't have to be this lazy. You're like, come on, get to SpongeBob. And that is when the movie picks up. And you're seeing SpongeBob interact with his friends and you're like, yeah, that's what the old SpongeBob used to be. I would say it was a quarter funny and the other 3 quarters, I thought they were trying too hard. And that wasn't just the beginning of the movie, it was seriously throughout. Even though they absolutely nailed some jokes that actually made me laugh out loud. I was laughing my ass off. But the majority actually made me go, it's for kids. Because some kid humor doesn't roll with adults because this movie's target audience is children. And that's a downside really because I saw people my age seeing the SpongeBob movie with their friends. Because just like me, they grew up with SpongeBob and some, they actually took their kids to see it. I can't imagine myself with a kid yet. Fuck that noise. I wanted to see this movie go the extra mile and reach out to those kids who are now my age and crack some jokes that actually makes us think a bit like, oh, I get it. Good job for being the SpongeBob I used to know. Because that's how the older SpongeBobs were. It kind of had this charm to it. Really, this movie had none of that. The cleverness of the old SpongeBob wasn't all the way there. And I have to touch on Antonio Banderas in this movie because he was just okay. At times, he became a little bit too cartoony, and I understand because this movie is based off a cartoon. I can imagine people from the SpongeBob team are watching this. They're like, yeah, dipshit, he's supposed to be a cartoon. Which then makes me say, yeah, you know what, Antonio Banderas, you're okay. It looked like you were having fun. So SpongeBob 2 had a little bit of the charm that the old SpongeBob used to have. Its weakness was the children target audience. They seemed afraid to make it adult humor. Some parts I actually really enjoyed, like when they do time traveling, it was like kind of creepy and cool at the same time. I'm just saying, it looked like an acid trip. It was like it was weird but cool. So if you're ever gonna watch SpongeBob Sponge Out of Water, just wait till it gets released on the Redbox. Adults, take your kids to go see this. They'll laugh their heads off, I promise. But if you're gonna see it with your adult friends, you're not gonna enjoy it. Kids 1, adults 0. Have you guys seen SpongeBob 2? What did you guys think about it? Whatever your thoughts are, leave a comment below. And as always, there's a link for my Twitter and my Facebook in the description below. But in the meantime, I have to get going.